Greetings and salutations. Let me talk about this real quick. I was going to do a video or pre-record video, and my editing software is not working at the moment. But I'm going to say this. I hope in 2016 something's going to happen to you black conservatives, and especially the black manosphere. I hope something happens to y'all after 2026. You see, the second black man who was the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Charles Brown. General Charles Brown was fired for no apparent reasons. Usually a president, the incoming administration, do not fire the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Then a lot of you, and then who also got fired, or not fired, the Tuskegee Institute. No, not the Tuskegee Airmen. The Tuskegee Airmen have been removed from being mentioned in the history of the United States Army and in the United States Air Force. Another thing happened this week, a couple of days ago. The first African American, first black man to be the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States Armed Services, Colin Powell, a 5-star general. Any mention of him was removed at the Arlington National Cemetery, and also one of baseball greats, Jackie Robinson's name was removed from the website. But all those who remained on the website and remained on the plaque were white men. Now, who voted for Donald Trump? Who warned y'all about this? Who warned you? Well, I'll tell you what. Angry Man, VJ's Igmore, most of the Red Pill community, most of the SYSBM, most of MGTOW, most of MRAs, most of these men who got problems with women. And now y'all the same group of men. Y'all the same group of men that would get on the internet and say, yeah, man, Donald Trump is going to set things right. For many years, you Negroes, like AJC rest of the world, y'all get up on the internet and say, we need our voice out there. You hear fools talk about we hear this fool who's part of the black, who's supposed to be part of the black manosphere, but nobody ever heard of his name. Y'all might know who I'm referring to. Will sit there and say, "Oh, we doing great things out here." Y'all voted for Donald Trump. Y'all said black men's voices are not being heard. All of you Negroes said the black men's voice are not being heard, but we can look at Colin Powell name being removed. We can see Charles Q. Brown Jr.'s name, General Charles Q. Those two black men were the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Colin Powell and General Charles Brown. Now, General Charles Brown just been fired 2 months ago, afterwards being promised that he would stay on. The memory of Medgar Evers. Medgar Evers was a combat veteran of the, I think was Korean War. Jackie Robinson was a combat veteran, served during the Second Great War before he went into baseball. But I'm going to say this to Angry Man, to BGS, to AJC and Red, to the Black Manosphere, to the MGTOWs, to the SYSBM community. Tell me again about this voice. Tell me more about y'all want the black man. Y'all trying to put our voice out there. Man, y'all voted for Donald Trump to promote your voice out there with Charleston White and so forth. Y'all want to talk about y'all's voice out there, but look at all these voices of these black men being erased off of government websites. Anybody can go to San Antonio at that military base in San Antonio. How come the Tuskegee Airmen's name was removed? Those black men of the Tuskegee Airmen, the black men like General Benjamin, I forgot his name now, because his father was a tank. He was what his father was the first black general of the United States, and his son served in the Tuskegee Airmen Corps. If it wasn't for those black men, you lame, you numbskull Negroes wouldn't have YouTube to complain about black women. That's why you got this idiot online right now trying to create this team to take me out. You got a MGTOW idiot right now trying to take me out by having some numbskulls to comment and tag me on my on their community tab, because he can't hit the damn link and fight a man, a model. He wants to hide behind other men while he claiming that he's going his own way. But I digress. I digress. But we got people who willing to burn down the house, burn down your own house, because you're mad at that woman. A lot of you Negroes is willing to sit there and reslave yourselves. Y'all get online, complain about, Lyndon Johnson destroyed the household, and they kicked the man out the household. Woo, woo, woo. Well, do you know that Donald Trump has ended several executive orders of segregating, segregating in the government. That's what Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, is doing. That's what Donald Trump is doing. So I'm gonna say this right. I hope after 2026, I hope something bad happens to y'all. I hope they drag y'all. I hope they get the Manosphere, white Manosphere, black Manosphere. I hope they get y'all up, put y'all in the middle of a hearing. I want BJS there. I want Anger Man there. I want uh uh I want people like Fresh and Fit. I want Rollo Tomasi. I want all you great luminaries of the red pill. I want y'all to be sitting right at that table in front of a congressional hearing. I want some of you black conservatives like Brandon Tatum and Candace Owens. I want y'all to be lined up right there on that table and explain what is hate speech. That's right. I want y'all to be lined up and say, are y'all's content hate speech? Then I also want this to happen. I want the CEOs of Google, the president of YouTube, the CEO of Meta, so you can bring Facebook and Instagram and whatever else up on there. I want Rumble to be up there so we can line y'all all up on the table and ask, wait a minute, how come Anger Man or any of these Manosphere red pill clowns, I want all these Manosphere red pill clowns, how come their channels have been pushing poison, and their content goes against the terms of service of YouTube, and it violates community guidelines, while at the same time y'all promoting their channels. I think they need to nationalize these social media companies or break it up, just like how the American government broke up AT&T back in 1970. No, excuse me, back in 1986. That's what needs to happen. Y'all need to suffer the consequences. Now y'all say, well, we need our voice out there. You got some of you SYSBM niggas. I'm sorry, not SYSBM. You got some of these FBA harassing Asians, like how Tariq Nasheed was encouraging black men, was encouraging black people to harass Asians in 2019 and 2020 during the pandemic. It needs to happen. What also needs to happen is the Securities and Exchange Commission to go after Umar Johnson for scamming people for a school. We need the Federal Trade Commission to go after Boyce Watkins for doing the same. That's what needs to happen. Because you are the swamp. Y'all the one poisoning the minds of the youth. Y'all spent 20 years putting out this crap, and then there's no end game to it. All that y'all doing is encouraging. Hey, wait a minute. I know what y'all gonna say, Big J. Why are you only focusing on the men? Well, let me say this too. As somebody who's been on YouTube for a very long time, some of you women who said y'all are nurses and y'all are teachers and y'all are social workers and y'all talk about black men, black boys need to die and all that. understand we need to get the Texas Department of Education, the Texas Education Commission, because some of y'all live in the great state of Texas, though. There's about three of you women who are BWE, who are divestors, or the pink pill. Y'all live in the state of Texas. Three of y'all said y'all want black boys to die. I want the Texas Department, the Texas Education Department, and the Texas Health Commission to get y'all too. And I hope it happens after 2026. And I mean that shit. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking. So we need to start ending some of this shit. Some of this stuff's going to have to end to bring back sanity back. That's why y'all sent one woman to come after me. That's why y'all put bounties on me. Because I know those three women who say, I'm a nurse, I'm a teacher, I want black boys to die. Y'all make those late night videos and y'all put it on private. I remember those videos back in 2017, in 2018. Some of us, shout out to Vita Boogie, we got the archives. I got the archives. I've been having the archives because I got an external disk drive with the times and dates. You better not fuck with me. And you know who you ladies are. You know. And when I say ladies, I'm using that term very, very loosely. Because y'all trying to get some man to come after me with. The archives don't lie. But anyway, I'm going to address the black men. Oh, I'm waiting for 2026 to be over with. I ain't thinking about 2025. I'm saying 2026 because I'm waiting for the dust to clear after the midterms. I'm waiting for the dust to clear after the midterms because hopefully y'all will be, there will be subpoenas filed against you, BGS. I hope there's subpoenas filed against you, Anger Man and Rollo Tomasi. And have y'all up there and ask, are you a hate group? How come y'all's channels are being promoted by Google when y'all's videos and channels are misogynistic, half-ass racist, bigoted, and it goes against the terms of service of YouTube. And then we're gonna break up. Hopefully they'll break up Google up into 1,000 different pieces. Even Facebook too. Break it up to 1,000 different pieces. Or let the government own it. Doesn't matter to me. But y'all, the thing is, you got small channels who are not being successful who's not being successful, and they are not being promoted. While you get channels like Anger Man and BGS and Fresh and Fit surviving and thriving and making money. That's what the fuck I want to see happen to y'all after 2026. I want to see some punishment. Yes, y'all supported Trump because you're mad at Keisha. Look, and guess what Trump doing? Shout out to V-Dub. Oh, Gabe, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you sometime later because I got a question I want to ask you. I got a question. Yeah, V-Dub. Somebody gonna have to keep a record on those divestors. Because I saw that shit. Yeah, me, you saw that. I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse, and I want black men to die. And you're up in Texas, and you work at a hospital, and you saying this shit? You claim you're a nurse, and you saying that shit? See, I shouldn't even ignore that. No, when I heard that a few years ago, I should have done something about that, but I didn't. I want vengeance on black conservatives and the black manosphere and the divester community. Well, Gabe, Gabe, I'd rather discuss it with you in private. I'd rather discuss with you in private. Because let's say somebody's privacy was invaded. I might want to talk to you about something. I want to talk to you about something. Anyway, yeah. So Pete Hegseth going to remove General Powell. It had nothing but the white people in there. General Powell, Medgar Evers, Tuskegee Airmen, every black, female, or Hispanic veterans with the United States military has been removed. Even Jackie Robinson, who served in World War II. And I told you it was going to happen. But y'all so mad at black women so much. You mad at women. Well, women don't want to date y'all because I'm talking about black women, right? I'm particularly talking about black women. Black women don't want to date y'all because y'all don't have the education that she wants y'all to have. Well. Guess what, Sarge? I am a part of the anti-Trump resistance. I am, Sarge. I'm surprised, man. Like, you popped up on my channel again, Sarge. Really? Malicious compliance. Okay, if that's what you want to say, Sarge, then how come the Tuskegee the Tuskegee Airmen Association is complaining about what happened in San Antonio about being removed? Yeah, anti-Trump trap cult, and proud of it. Yeah, I'm proud of it, Sarge. They're drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm not drinking. I ain't drinking no Kool-Aid. But you are a proud black man, Sarge, and you don't sit there and see the disrespect of Colin Powell. You don't see the disrespect of General Brown. Y'all was warned this was about to happen. And right now, I'm just ignoring the black conservatives. I'm ignoring y'all. I just want the black manosphere. I want the black manosphere and the MGTOW fools who are so into their sexism that they supported Trump because they can't stand a black woman. And I'm not even talking about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, she represent a black woman, even though she might not be completely black. But she's represent black women's hopes. Really? Are they really supporting Pete Hegseth? Or are they afraid to counter Pete Hegseth? See, this is my mission for 2026. I'm going to get you Black Manosphere and the fucking social media companies and get y'all to heal. I want to see that. I ain't talking about who is gay, Sarge. I'm not talking about who is gay. You talking about Sarge Mills was the first gay man. We're not talking about who's gay. We're talking about who is black and who is Hispanic. What's going Queen Sun Kiss? Because I've been sitting here for 2-3 months, actually since October, sitting here like, waiting for some of you black conservatives to admit that some of you manosphere clowns to admit what the shit y'all say now is backfiring. I'm just waiting. Y'all ain't saying anything. Ricky Manor is do that Wookie wear hair weave, that shame, blame, and explain bullshit. And I don't care about that, V-Dub. I don't care about that. Actually, wait a minute. General Powell was born in the United States, so therefore, though, he's an American. He was born in the United States, so therefore, he's an American. So I don't care about the FBA, ADOS, all that. No. When I see black men names being erased off of some websites and off of some plaques and being removed because they're just DEI, quote unquote, in the name of really DEI, you know what the fuck, you know what this is about. And the word DEI is nothing more than a code word for black women. That's all what the term is. If you go on social media, you hear that crap. You go to Tyrone Magma's channel, you hear that crap. You go to Midnight Express, the Midnight Hollywood channel, you hear every time they talk DEI, they always have some bald-headed black woman as an avatar. I know the message it is. I know what propaganda is. I'm old enough to know what I'm old enough to know what propaganda is, and how people put all these dumb nails together. Okay, go to San Antonio, Sarge, and talk to the Tuskegee Airmen Association. They are in San Antonio, Texas. That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. I'm talking about the image of DEI. Yes, the Navajo Indian. The Navajo Indian, they're being erased. The Navajo code talkers, they're actually being erased. Now let's talk about the term DEI. I'm talking about the propaganda behind DEI. I don't care if white women get more out of DEI. That's not even my argument. I'm talking about the go to YouTube and you see all these dumb nails. It shows a bald-headed black woman or an angry black woman, and I'm not here to cape for black women, by the way. I'm here to tell the truth, what's going on. So to put a black female face to it, then they pump this shit out Then Donald Trump got up on PBS and say, "Thank you, Manosphere." No, it's time to fight back. Fighting back is not flagging those channels. That's not gonna do anything. No, 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 no. It's time to directly go after the social media companies that's been pushing misogyny and racism. All these channels that's been pushing out this misogyny and racism that goes against the terms of service of YouTube, while smaller channels don't get anything in return. Everybody else get monetized, but Angry Man can get it. Angry Man can call every woman a bitch, a hoe, and a slut. He's getting Angry Man can put out guns out on YouTube live streams, and he's still being rewarded. No. Chaos Rain can talk about black women upside. Rollo Tomasi can sit there and target women all day, but his channel's being promoted. These are the same oligarchs that was at the Trump inauguration. The owner of Google, Facebook, Instagram, and Amazon sitting right there clapping in a hall where Donald Trump was being swearing in. The oligarchs. See, I see the play. I've been seeing the play for more than 5 years. I've been telling people, people voted for Donald Trump to punish women. It ain't about no policy. And now look at them. We need your voice out there. We black men. We need our voice out there. See? Well, he's taking away y'all voices. Medgar Evers is being attacked. Colin Powell, attacked. General Charles Brown, attacked. No. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. No, I ain't going to tell you what I'm going to do. I know what I'm about to do. But this is what I hope this has happened. Every one of y'all be subpoenaed in front of a congressional, even a state legislative hearing, and get Obsidian, BGS, Angry Man, Rollo Tomasi, Fresh and Fit, Hardcore Tito, AJ Seeing Red, have all of y'all gather up because y'all say some anti-woman, anti-black, anti-immigrant. Have all of y'all up there and ask, are y'all hate group? I mean, if not, explain y'all's rhetoric. Explain y'all's hate speech that goes against the guidelines of Google and YouTube. I may not like Akeem Castro, who's the former mayor of San Antonio, but he's right. It is white nationalism. I agree with him on that. Yeah, I agree with him on that. Yeah, and get her too. I'm gonna say this. Hold on, Sue Bone. Get her too. I want her to be called up too. I want her. I want those divestors channels. I want Kristen Carazon. I want Richard. What's his name? That white dude's name. Colin Flaherty with his hate speech. call them up too and ask them, are y'all a hate group? Call all of them up. Get them out. Get them up on out of here. Yeah, listen, I'm for it, Soup Bone. Get these niggas up on out of here. I want Google to be breaking up into 1,000 different pieces, just like the government ended, just how the government broke up AT&T into those baby bells. Those of us, some of us may not remember this. Back in the 1980s or late 70s, some of us wasn't here for that. I was a little baby back then. AT&T had done what wasn't supplying their customers right. So the government sued AT&T, and that's why you have Southwestern Bell, Bell South, Bell Pacific, Bell Atlantic. It needs to happen again to Google. Split YouTube and Google from one another. I want that to happen. I want Rumble to be breaking up too. I want Facebook and Meta to be split. I want all of that. Wait, hold on. Colin Flaherty, oh, he died in 2022? Well, you know what? You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. I keep it to myself, that racist bigot. Gonna write that book called White Girl Bleeds a Lot, and having Kristen Karazan, she over there, I support Colin Flaherty. And Colin Flaherty was talking about black women too. She thought that book was going to attack black men. Stupid ass. Break all these stupid ass companies up. Yep, you know what? Fuck it. I'm still going to drag a dead man. That's the only time I'm going to drag a dead man. Yes, I'm about to go dark. Yeah, Colin Flaherty, that white piece of shit, wrote a damn book talking about black men, and here's some of you divestors supporting white man who sit there talking about black men shit. Black men are murderers and black men are rapists and woo woo woo. But then if you read his book and you look at his YouTube channel, I don't know if his YouTube channel still exists, this or not. He was talking about black women too. Well, who raised these brutes? Who raised these? Don't fucking call me. Don't fucking call me when I'm doing a goddamn live stream. Anyway, where was that? Colin Frederick can sit there talking about, well, who raised these brutes? He pointed the camera to the fat black woman, the image of the fat black woman. He's talking about you, Chrislyn. He's talking about you, Simone 5'6". Yeah, and Simone, you need to be called up too, because you get people fired from their jobs. Using YouTube to dox and get people fired from their jobs. You need to be called up too. Get all of y'all up or out of here. But then all of y'all did is talking about Trump. All you anti-black people, you anti-black coons, have been pro-Trump. I've been noticing that shit. I want to know who the fuck called me. Hold on. Let me go look at something. Hold on, let me look at something. Let me look at the number. Let me type in this number real quick. Because after After that bullshit happened on Shiraz's channel, I'm fed up. Oh, it's a robocall. Okay. Oh, it's a robocall. Get your ass up out of here. Spreading hate speech, and it goes in terms of search. Break all the internet companies up. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Soup bone ass. When he passed, his book still there pushing. Wait, hold on. Soup bone. Hold on. Soup bone. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna sit and say, hold on. Let's go ahead and do this real quick, right? Now, I'm not going to show it. Yeah, hold on. Let me see it. Let me see it. Um, let me see if it's still there. Okay, the website is still there, right? The website still here. Now I'm trying to find where's that thing at? Where's the thing at? Where's the thing at? Don't make the black kids angry. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna give you the website. I'll put it in the chat room because it's still up. But I'm gonna screenshot that where Kristen Carazon was over there cheering that bullshit on. The girl who swirls the pink peel. Because I did video after video after video about that. Let me see. Hold on. Let me try to find it. You know, since you brought that up, let me try to find it. Let me try to find it now. Neil Bortz, Jack Cash, David Hurlhits, Alan West, that coon ass nigga named Alan West, Breitbart, Bill Cunningham, Neil Bortz, Alex Jones, Sean Hannity, Thomas Sowell with his self-hating ass. Let me try to find that quote from her. Because I did screenshot it. It's on my other laptop. I don't know if she had removed it. You know. You know what I'm doing? Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna do this real quick. I hope somebody else got it saved. I hope somebody else got it saved. You put that down. Let me see if I got that saved somewhere else. Hold on. I'm gonna put Kristen Carazon's name. Okay. Okay. We got it. Boom. We got it. I'll put it right here. I'll put the link right here so y'all can see it. Right? I'll put it right here so y'all can sit here and see it for yourselves. The link is right here. No, nuh-uh. She did not remove it. So, Soup Bone, you better hurry up, Soup Bone, and get it. Because I see her comment. I see her comment right there. In fact, since I'm here, I'm going to screenshot that and put this back into my archives. You put that in my archives. So nobody won't sit there and say I'm lying. For me, the truth matters. All right? The truth matters to me, not your opinion. Just go there, scroll at the bottom, and you'll see it. Black men, black women attacked for interracial dating. And at the bottom, she says, "Thanks for the shout out, Colin. We should do a show about this soon. It's very disturbing." You got it? You got it, Soup Bone? See, I'm not going to be playing nice with y'all. I want y'all up and out of here. Y'all spreading hate and poison in this disguise of oh, I'm here helping the black community. I'm here helping society. No, y'all got to go. The Manosphere got to go. The Black Manosphere got to go. The BWE got to go. SYS BM needs to go. Divestors need to go. Yeah, I said it. Both sides needs to go. Because I know both sides' crimes. And the crimes that they have committed for the past 15 years. But y'all say Big J's the problem. Big J's beefing because he's trying to grift. He's grifting. I don't make no money off of this shit. Nobody is donating to this Cash App. Even though I'm not making money, even though nobody is donating to my Cash App, I'm still going to say the same damn thing. It's not about money. The money I'm after is for I'll say for a legal fee. It ain't for me, ain't for no second income. That's for a legal fee. All right. Black women across America is being punished because y'all are insecure. Your own brothers that fought to have your right to free speech. Yeah. But I'm the one to monetize, right? That's why though I'm targeting Google. Fuck all these weird ass idiots. I want Google's ass. And let me say this last night. Somebody was trying to simulcast my live stream last night by hitting the link. Do you know you fucked up doing that? You fucked your own self doing that. You was trying to play the game, but you end up playing yourself. You know, I might want to do a separate video on that. You was trying to play a game, but you end up playing yourself at the end of it. So you hit the link and try to simulcast that on your channel. It didn't work out the way you wanted to. Because if you go to cybercast people's shit, you know that StreamYards collects it, tell me who's cybercasting your live streams. YouTube also have a thing, you know, well, who's taking a portion of your live stream? Who's stealing your content? And nobody asks you to come on board and cybercast. I gave you no permission, yet you went ahead and did it. And you're trying to find a way to play victim. See, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna talk about this one particular woman. I'm talking to her. I'm talking to the red beast, the red demon. What I did was the best thing ever. See, experience tells me. Experience tells me, right? See, I've been on YouTube so long that if somebody needed attention, you don't give it to them. I don't give people attention. If you somebody that does not, who wants attention and don't deserve it, I don't give it to you. That's why I don't say some of y'all's names. Some of y'all don't need promotion. None of y'all need somebody to promote y'all. You came to my channel last night. Yes, RBR's right. RBR's right. You know, was right. But I'm gonna address something that happened last night, right? Or early this morning. You had a personality, and I wish Bronsberg did not put that person on that panel. Bronsberg should have just not allowed her on that panel, because that's what she was looking for. She was looking for a storyline. She was looking for somebody. She was looking for somebody to go back to her channel and cry and moan and woo 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 woo. See, I have experience. So when she came up over here, and and what I did on that live stream early this morning, I did this. I simply and I told people at the beginning of the live stream, I'm looking for a man to hit the link. I said a man should hit the link. I was addressing men. So why would a woman hit the link when I was addressing men? She came up here, talk all that little bullshit, got up in my private chat, talking bullshit. You don't deserve attention because you're looking for attention, and because though you being an ops, donating money to boot me off panels, putting bounties on me. You think I'm gonna allow your black ass, I'm gonna allow your light-skinned ass permission? You think they're gonna give you permission to put you on my channel and on my panel? You must think I'm stupid. Yeah, let me address this female real quick. You must think though I'm dumb. You got on Sharon's channel, spending $20, $40, $60, $80 to kick me off his panel on a nearly nearly a regular basis. You and that bald-headed gay guy over there. I forgot his name. What's his name? Tabs. Queen, if you want to come up, you can. If you want to come up, you can. I'm making a point here. I'm just making a point. I'm making a point. So you, with all those bounties you made on me for the past year, past few months, you thought you was going to hit the link last night, and you thought because you hit the link, you thought I was going to bring your black ass up on the panel? You must think that men are dumb. See, I've been saying this. You think men are dumb, and because I'm a black man, and your idea, I'm talking about your idea of a black man. Your idea of a black man is a nigga from the hood, a nigga like James Kills, a nigga like Jay Prince. Those are your images of black men. That's why James Kills and Jay Prince and Victor, what's his name? Victor from Mississippi. Y'all got to go. Y'all watch too much movies on BET, hip hop music, and movies like Belly, and Tyler Perry movies, and y'all think though that's blackness. That's your idea of what black men are. That's why you called me a predator. That's why all last year you brought your red ass to sit there. Notice I ain't saying your name, by the way. You brought your ass to every man. You went to Madhead Doctor's channel. You went to Don Gordito's channel. You went to this channel. You went to that channel. You went to Brownsville. You went to Sharon's channel, talking shit about me when nobody was talking to you. Even when I wasn't even there, in that chat room, my name is mentioned. Because you thought I was going to show up. And you trying to get Gabe Abe to fight me. Gabe Abe, me, you. I saw you in the chat room earlier, Gabe Abe. We need to talk. We need to discuss about something. There's another issue that needs to be talked about. I want to discuss you about. Because I'm getting tired of black YouTube and niggas on black YouTube getting away with shit. Hold on, let me bring Queen Sunkiss up. What's going on, Queen?
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
What set you off today?
Well, these deranged red pill idiots set me off. That set me off this morning.
Oh wow.
And I'm calling for a congressional hearing so we can have BGS and Anger Man and the white Manosphere dudes up on a congressional hearing and ask them if they're a hate group. I want that to happen. That's my life mission now. I want Google to be break it up into 1,000 different companies.
The white Manosphere on your ass now?
Oh yeah. They are now because they that brothers him right. He calling them out. Meet that bitches him. Got all the white boys after me now because can't handle me by his damn self. Going to tag me, complain about me. Well, we are watching you. Nigga, who is you?
Not we watching you.
Yeah, yeah. That's just one nigga. Who is this we? Who is this us? I thought you was going your own way. If you're going your own way, why are you saying the word, using the word we? Who is we? Who is us? If you're going your own way, I thought you're going on me. I'm one man and I'm going my own way.
Mm-mm.
Now I was supposed to be in Austin today, and I didn't. I wasn't feeling right. Somebody invited me to go to Austin.
To do what?
Well, to lobby, and I have a whole list of papers. You know, my blue paper, my
What the
white
hell is a
paper.
blue paper? What is these papers you keep talking about? What is
Okay,
it?
okay, okay. If you're doing a proposal, a
Mm-hmm.
blue paper, a white paper is a list. Uh, Professor Cupcake can tell you better than I can. It's like a white paper, a blue paper and a white paper are government proposals to the government. The
Mm-hmm.
white paper is almost a nearly finished product.
Okay.
Yeah, that when every time I say white paper and blue paper, I'm talking about proposals.
Mm-hmm.
None of this, child support, black women. I don't do that shit. Where are your proposals? Where are your white paper and your blue paper at? Now a green paper is if you're doing a construction. You know, oh,
Okay.
Professor Cupcake, first time.
Oh, well, there
Hi,
we go.
I know who Big J is, but who is the other guest up here? What is your
I'm
name?
That's
Mrs.
clean.
Prince on Chips.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yes, I actually have been listening to Big J. I mean, I want to say for 10 years, maybe. How long have you been on here, Big J?
Doing videos 11 years with videos. Yes.
Yeah, I really have been listening to you kind of like since the beginning of when you got rolling. And you just mentioned something really important that you wanted these individuals to be classified as a hate group, right? That's your goal?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes. Yes.
let me give you some advice. And I can tell you this because when I was 16, 17, 18 in Michigan, um, I went to a high school that was full of neo Nazis. And I'm 53 today, so that would have been in 1988, 89. Okay.
Happy birthday.
Say that again, hon.
You said you 53 today. Today your birthday?
No, it's not my birthday,
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
53. So, what was happening at that point in America um, is that the governments and the state governments and the federal government on both levels and the cities and everything were understanding that this speech that they're employing, which is inciting violence, which is inciting racial hatred, which is um, deathly, okay, it's
Mm-hmm.
not covered by free speech. It is not covered by the First Amendment. And it took a long time. It took almost, I want to say about 10 years until the legislative branches of all the different governments, the DA's offices, everybody were able to put a realistic framework around hate speech. And some states were more progressive than others. Generally, states in the New England were more progressive. States in California, or the state of California. But over time, all states realized that this was a big problem because hate speech is employed by extremists. And you never know what an extremist is actually going to be capable of. And so it's hard to investigate them, track them, and deal with them if they have First Amendment rights. So you have to understand that, just like they say, the limit of the First Amendment is that you can't go into a movie theater and scream fire, right? Because you're inciting chaos and riots and injuries. So it's on that same level. Now you are in Texas,
Yes.
and most,
Unfortunately.
well, you know, most hate speech has basic penal codes, okay? But they are contained within what are called acts, ACTS. So in the state of Texas, which I was just looking up Texas hate crimes acts, because I am going to pound the ever living FUCK out of a lawyer who's engaged in hate speech. Like, my year this year is going to be wild because these people don't understand. I didn't put up with this when I was 17 years old. I sure as hell ain't gonna put up with it now. Now in Texas, and you can do the Googling on this, your hate crime framework is named after James Byrd. I
Mm-hmm.
believe I believe it's actually the James Byrd Act. There may be like another portion of a phrase in there. And of course,
Mm-hmm.
do you know who James Byrd is? I'm going to assume you do,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
yeah. So can you
The
tell
gas
everybody
for
who's listening to you what happened to
James.
James Byrd?
Well, James Byrd was dragged um off a pickup truck with a chain, and only his torso was remained. His leg up. Well, anyway, the thing was he was killed
Yeah,
trying to get a ride in Jasper.
yeah, yeah. And see, we lived at the turn of the last century. For like 35 years, they were able to document over
Mm-hmm.
5,400 lynchings.
Mm-hmm.
But we have things that happen in our world today that are the same as the lynching. And what happened to James Byrd is exactly that. And the people who were prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And that crime is just shocking to the conscience of everybody, unless they are just the worst of the absolute worst. So I
Mm-hmm.
would say to you that if you have a goal like this over time, that you look at that act and you look at the totality of what is contained within there, and you look also at the legal codes in the penal system that accompany it. Okay.
Right.
And there are organizations like the Southern Poverty Law Center that archive these institutions. And see, the problem is people on YouTube do not understand that just because YouTube doesn't pull the plug on your channel does not mean what you're doing is legal. Okay. And this
Right.
persists. Yeah, this persists at such a high level all over the place that you can't even tell these people that they're doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't care because they're going to be as inflammatory and offensive and verbally violent as they want to be. But that's actually not legal. And, you stand over here and you fight them. And if you want a bigger tool to potentially fight them with, what I suggested you look into might ring a bell, because if you want to deal with them, usually they don't want to deal with the law, but the law will
Mm-hmm.
deal with them. So that's what I want to say. That's all.
No, okay. Okay then. All right. Also been fighting this cold. That's why I didn't went to Austin though. I'm fighting this cold.
Hmm.
So yeah. So
Right.
but yeah.
And if I'm in the middle of doing this research about acts and penal codes as they are related to hate crime and hate speech in California, Texas, and Georgia. So I can forward on to you what I find.
Oh, okay. You got my email, right?
You know what? I'm gonna leave a comment after this video, and then we're gonna link up beyond just me coming over to your channel. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. You
All
know
right.
what? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll work. That'll work.
absolutely. So that's all I really wanted to say. I'll drop down so I don't eat up
Okay.
time. But I really do, really, really, really support you. So, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
always
Yeah.
have.
I've been seeing you. For the past few years over here, and So
Yep.
yeah.
All right, everyone, have a good week. Okay. Bye-bye.
All right then. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I'm fed up now. I'm fed up. Y'all got me hot. And I told people I'm going to take this off YouTube. I told y'all that was about to happen. I'm about to take this off YouTube. You might want to shut the fuck up. I told them. It's too late now. A grown man can put out a gun out on people. Not once, but read 4 times. Nobody ain't saying a word. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So let's see how 2026 rolls out.
You was telling me about the papers though.
Oh yeah, the papers. Yeah. I wrote two pieces of legislation. Actually, there's five. Um, one of them is a trade deal.
Mm.
Um, I already discussed you about the trade deal last year. Um, what I would like to see, but I'll talk about it. The reparations and all that.
So what
I
color
put
that
that,
paper?
huh?
What color that paper?
It's blue paper.
Oh, that's blue. Okay.
Don't get up in the weeds about the color of the paper. I mean,
I
the
just want to know
thing
what
is,
it is.
a white paper and a blue paper. Hold on. A white paper and blue paper is the stage of planning of proposals.
Okay.
Yeah, that's you know. Um, I don't know how to. I don't know how to. I don't know what the best way to tell you. You know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll read it. Hold on. I'll read it. I'll tell you what a white paper is. Let me show you. Let me show you what a white paper is.
Okay.
Right. Um. Oh, wait a minute. I got blue and green mixed up. Anyway. Um. Let me try to show it. I'm trying to show you. Let me show you real quick. Right.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. This is. You look in Wikipedia, right? A white paper is a report or guide that informs readers concisely about the complex issue and presents issuing the body's philosophy on the matter. You know, it is meant to help readers understand the issue, solve the problem, and how to make the decision. So yes, the problem is what's going on social media. You know, now when it talks about blue paper, no, the green paper is a proposal or um, no, the green paper is a proposal or a consultative document rather than being auditor or final. The blue paper sets out technical specs of a technology, which that's for you want to do if you're doing some engineering. That's what a blue paper about. But yeah, I'm talking about blue paper and green paper.
Okay.
Every time I make that reference, I'm talking about that. You know,
Okay. Cool beans.
yeah, yeah,
Thanks for the
yeah.
education.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm fed up. I'm fed up seeing Angry Man put out guns out, and he ain't being touched. No, I'm tired of that shit. YouTube won't do a fucking thing. Okay, I'll go above Google. Fine, Um, if Candace Owens want to sit there and show and dance on the grave of a black man, okay, all right then. Because I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of that shit. And seeing those women, seeing those black women talking about, I'm a nurse, and I want black men to die. No. Where are all this terms of service at? You got some of these women on here talking about they're nurses, they're nurses, and they're social workers, and they're teachers, and they're talking about, if I see a black man on the street and he's bleeding, I'm gonna allow him to die. I watched those late night live streams. You might want to watch V Dub's channel. V Dub be having those archives. When he opened up them archives, you be listening to that shit like, I know she didn't say that shit. I be scratching my head, and I blame myself for not reporting that bullshit years ago, because it could have been stopped years ago. But I was on that freedom of speech, and no, fuck your freedom of speech. I'm at that point.
No, I like
If
my
you're,
freedom of speech.
I understand. But if you talk about you want a certain group of people to die, and you supposed to be a medical professional, you claim though you have you claim you are a nurse, and you saying that shit. I think that the Texas Health Department, I said it. I think that the Texas Health Department needs to investigate that.
They bought the licenses.
Or the board licenses. Because and they got away with a whole lot of shit on YouTube. So yeah. Now I got this off my chest because I supposed to do a video because I was filming myself at the ranch.
Mm-hmm.
But since that video cannot be uploaded, that's why I'm doing this live stream.
Why it can't be uploaded?
I don't know. I was trying to edit it. I was editing some things out of it. I was editing, editing the intro and all that.
Yeah.
Somehow it wouldn't allow me to edit. I said, "Fuck it. Let me just do a live stream, and let me just go ahead and just rant." Because I really want to put it. I really want to do a pre-record. I want to just do a pre-record video and just say it without, because if I do a pre-record, it'll be I don't know. I'd rather do pre-records and live streams anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah. I got this all off my chest, Queen Sun Kiss, and this morning was some bullshit. I already told you. Somebody trying to simulcast.
Oh wow!
What I was saying over here, yeah. Anyway,
that's crazy. They ain't even ask permission.
Did he? Yeah, that's the whole point. Did he ask permission? But can I share this? Did he even ask that? Just go ahead and press the the whole how you do it? I forgot how you do it. I never did that.
You put share screen, and then you pick where you want to share it.
Right. Share the screen. She hit that share the screen, trying to share it, and I told her, and I put my Cash App up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I told her, you got 25 seconds to pay me some money to continue, because you're not getting up on this panel.
Right.
And after I gave her grace, I gave her 30. No, I gave her 40 seconds. Now I said 25 seconds, but I gave her a few extra seconds to
Yeah.
drop that money in my Cash App, so she can allow the simulcast.
Mm-mm.
So I gave her the boot. Fuck you. I told her to go fuck yourself. I'm not
Oh,
playing.
God.
I sure them did. I'm not playing. Like I told you, 2025 is glory or death. I said that. Everybody was like, what are you talking about? I said it. It's glory or death. I'm gonna burn. I'm gonna be like some of these generals during the battle. They, you know how some of these generals would burn all the bridges behind them. They burn the bridges when like the enemy comes in. They burn that bridge. Me and you gonna have to fight till the death. I go, you go. That's why I see it's here for 2025. You know, she said there needs to be a lowering provincial force team regarding. Yeah, exactly. Cupcake. Yeah, Professor Cupcake, you're right. There needs to be a lowering provisional this provisional provincial force team. Yeah. You know, because I'm tired of calling Google. I'm tired of talking to YouTube and say, hey man, what's this? I'm tired of that shit. But anyway, I'm gonna end this live stream because I'm actually am feeling okay. I'm still, man, I feel like shit. I still feel like shit, but you know, uh, I'm gonna get me something to eat. So anyway, Queen, I'm gonna get on going. I appreciate you coming up here.
No
Uh,
worries.
yeah, I appreciate Professor Cupcake to get on the panel because she's right. She's right. I shout out to her because she's been watching me for years, commenting on my channel for years. Yeah, she said she just got here. Femi said she just got here. Okay. Yeah, that's my mission. Fuck it. Anyway, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Femi. Yeah, I'm feeling okay. Um. Anyway, yeah, I'm tired, and I'm gonna get up on out of here. Y'all have a good one. Peace, and I'm out. Back in here. Oh, he's talking about. Oh, you got me thinking about getting some chickens. Yeah. When I'm talking to the Black Beauty, yeah. So yeah. Get y'all if y'all need some eggs, some free eggs. Get you a type of chicken that's low maintenance. They give you some eggs. You know, uh, and like what I was telling Black Beauty the other night. You know, because she was talking about she wants um some Plymouth Rock chickens, and they're zebra stripe chickens. I said, hey, listen, those are the best chickens to get. All they got to care about is water and feed, and they'll do the rest. Okay, they'll do the rest for y'all. Get y'all a chicken that's friendly and low maintenance, and they'll do the job for you. To make them eggs, to make eggs. And I'm gonna say this right now: the best time for them to lay eggs is like Christmas time, around between, I'll say between September to January. That's the best time for them to lay eggs. You be having eggs out the ass. You know, you get eggs out the ass during the cold months. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get me some rest, Queen, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna get my ass up and out of here. Oh, side note, I didn't know Jacob's Well was in Texas. Yeah, it is. It is. Anyway, I mean, friendly. There are mean chickens. Yeah. Like there are some chickens that are not friendly. I mean, as a breed, yeah. There's some chickens that are not friendly, like your Cornish chickens, chickens that are game chickens that are meant they're meant to be fighters. So no, the rest of them are friendly. I mean, the ones I just named are friendly. Madder than a wet hen. Oh, okay. Anyway, let me jump out of here. Yeah. Anyway, jump out of here. Y'all be easy. I'll see y'all next time. I'm out. Peace.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.